up?
What are you hiding?
Nothing. Hey, guys.
What's going on? Welcome to Henshin Hangout. Why don't you lead us into it, Justin?
It's been a while.
A very long while.
We also were off last week, too.
Yep,
yeah?
we had WonderCon.
We had WonderCon. We were all super busy.
You guys are... Oh, yeah, we're all super busy.
You guys were busy. Yeah.
Johnny killing it at the his little booth. Justin.
Little booth? It's kind of a
big
booth. It's kind of a nice booth.
You didn't go to my booth. What up with that?
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
But I was working. I was working the show, too.
Everybody.
We were all busy. You were doing a bunch of interviews and popping up with celebrities and rubbing elbows and stuff.
Making out with celebrities. I did.
I said rubbing elbows.
Yeah, I was making out with celebrities.
No, you were not. You're not trying to take this to another
I
level.
didn't get a kiss on the cheek.
From who?
That's not making out.
Huh? But it's kind of
Base-wise, that's still first base.
That's still first base. That's still good enough.
I'll give you first base.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see who's in the chat right now. We got...
We got a few people waiting. They were waiting since 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I was running behind because we had our little surprise for it. I had to go pick it up ahead of time and everything. So my apologies, but I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys for waiting.
No problem.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Red Blue Blur Rider is here. Layla's here. Woo. Ryan is here.
It's alright.
I think. Ooh, sorry. I made it bigger. I'm still trying to figure out.
That's what she said.
Ayo. We got Nathan here. So hey, thank you for joining us.
We are back.
We have Toku Kid who just did a super chat.
Ooh, what's the super chat say?
Justin gonna be like Wizard and Bird.
And burn. You're gonna burn.
You know the person that I haven't seen. People haven't seen here is the DDT cosplay.
Yeah.
Because they're part of the reason why I'm going to be going through something in a minute.
Can we show them the bottle?
We can show them the bottle.
Look at this. It's in like this little vial thing. It's in this little vial. It has like a little nuke thing. Oh my gosh! And then it's green, so it makes it invisible. You see that thing?
It has no flavor. It's literally just pain.
Oh Jesus! It says the bomb beyond insanity.
I watched
Beyond Insanity.
And again, a special thank you to DDT Cosplay who got this for us. They use this on the YouTube channel like Hot Ones all the time. It's usually their number 4 hot sauce.
I watch Hot Ones. I love that show, but
is this one of the hot ones?
That's one.
Yeah,
it's the
one of the hot
standard.
ones,
It's the one that's always there.
Oh my God.
This took down Michael B. Jordan. This took down.
Oh my God.
This took down Shaq.
My God.
This took down some really
What's
cool.
the chef's name?
Are you
Hell's Kitchen.
Ramsey. Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay, he got him bad.
So
Gordon Ramsay's lemon juice, milk,
as
everything.
As far as spice tolerance, are you on par with like Shaq and Black Panther?
Killmonger. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay with spice.
Yeah.
Like I like a little spice.
This bottle. After you finish it, can I have this little bottle? It's so like.
I'm not gonna.
scary.
You can take the bottle.
No,
I ain't gonna finish the
I'm looking
sauce.
forward to this.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you guys, thank you so much for joining us on your Saturday. Like I say all the time, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, and
We appreciate that.
yes, it is part 2 of TGIS. And let's jump into it. Let's get right into. Oh, I kind of want to talk about. There's actually there are 2 Kamen Rider spin-off series, mini-series that came out. We didn't get a chance to watch Shinobi yet because they're still waiting on
Shinobi
Subbed and everything like that.
Yeah.
But we did get a chance to watch Ryuki.
Right.
What did you guys think about it?
This is one of my concerns when watching. This is one of the Writer Time spin-off miniseries they're doing, and one of my concerns with Ryuki, watching the Ryuki one, is I never finished the show.
Really?
Yeah, I've only seen the first few episodes, and so.
Well, we had to I had kept talking to Toku because he has one of his favorite Kamen Rider series.
Yeah.
So he kind of we went back and forth like, oh, who's this guy? Who's this guy? And he said majority of the characters that we saw in there were cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Were just
made for the episode.
Made for this series just to be killed off.
Right. Now, what's kind of cool about the setup they did for the episode is that it actually kind of works if you've never seen the show.
Yeah.
They do set it up kind of clean so that, okay, they have ideas of their names and that they can henshin. They just don't know who they are and who they were before this event.
Which makes it perfect for us.
Absolutely, yeah. And so I was kind of surprised to be like, hey, that could work.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of got into it.
Yeah.
Even though I've only seen a couple episodes of Ryuki.
Yeah. And it was kind of like Battle Royale and Hunger Games a little bit.
Yeah.
It's everyone for themselves. And honestly, I was a little confused by all the characters, but I really enjoyed the actual episode.
Now I've only, like I said, only seen the first 3 episodes, but I do know there is significance with Ryuki himself, and screw it, let's call him by what I really like to call him. Batman Kamen Rider.
Batman Kamen Rider. So that's the primary and secondary writers?
Well, I wouldn't call them primary secondary, but they were definitely the primary writers. They were the first two writers in Ryuki.
Okay.
And Batman Kamen Rider is pretty damn cool.
He's super dope.
Cool.
Yeah, he's super dope.
Also, I can't help but... Because when I watched the original first 3 episodes of Ryuki, and then I'm watching here, I went, he does kind of look like Gates' older brother, doesn't he?
Oh.
Yeah.
And I think, as I was watching the original first 3 episodes of Ryuki, one of my knocks...
Did they age well?
I think they aged pretty well.
They did?
They did, specifically
There's
Batman Kamen Rider.
There's one guy, like, when they were, like, showing everybody in the little circle, in the little courtyard, where he was wearing a leather jacket, and he looked really old. I don't know which character that guy was.
But I would say that, like, what's kind of cool about Batman Kamen... I love calling him Batman Kamen. I know that's not his name.
Batman Kamen Rider.
But I like... What's cool about him is that, and even when I remember watching him when he was younger, I was like, oh, this guy, he's got this charisma, and he's really intense, and he's kind of what Gates' actor is trying to be.
Yeah.
And he's not, and Gates' current actor just isn't nailing it. This guy is very good.
Oh, this guy's a pro at it. This guy's doing it so well.
And you saw in the episode where he killed one of the people, where he felt remorse. Shit. He's like, oh shit, this happens?
Yeah.
We're getting Thanos dusted here?
Yeah.
What's going on?
And there was like betrayal and all these
that
everything
part,
like that.
Ooh, that was good.
Part, oh my god, that part made me a little mad.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, no, come on, dude. And they like threw the soda in the dude's face and everything.
Well, and see, that was, when that was happening, I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. There's like 12 of you guys, and all 6 of you are going to team up. Like, how's it going to work out? Like,
so you knew that it was...
So as soon as they were proposing, I was like, this seems like it's a setup. This seems like it's going to end very badly. And happily it did.
Was there any significance to them when the dude was flipping a coin? It was an American quarter versus yen?
I don't recall. And again, I think, is he one of the original characters from the show?
No, he played that Manta Ray character. Yeah, Manta Ray.
So okay, Manta Ray. I'm not very...
Manta Ray.
He does look like a Manta Ray.
Yeah, well, he was Manta Ray.
Yeah. Other than the fact it's kind of cool that he had a quarter that was, because they're in the mirror world, the quarter was reversed.
Yeah.
Which
was dope.
Which was dope, yeah. I don't know much about him outside that. This guy, though.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Oh, Cobra? Oh, Cobra was badass.
Yeah.
He was, I think he was one of the main villains in the last one.
Yeah. Oh, you did not.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
He did.
Cobra.
What is that?
G.I. Joe.
That's from G.I. Joe the third scene where the Cobra Emperor shows up and everything like that.
Yeah.
And they discover Cobra La. so it goes from Cobra to Cobra.
The Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander Ethan and Cobra Commander has a boss.
Damn. So what other...
Serpentor!
What other fun things did you guys enjoy from this Ryuki spinoff episode?
Actually, super cool.
Yeah. Honestly, here's the thing. Like, as I was watching it, I love the way they set everything up for us and the storytelling aspect of it. Because, like you said, it was like, even if you haven't seen Kamen Rider Ryuki, you can come into this kind of code, and you're like, okay, I get this. That's the main character. These guys are doing this. These guys want to get back, blah, blah. And so you were able to pick up on it, like, really fast. Like, you knew who everybody was. And this is only supposed to be 4 episodes. So to do this in 4 episodes is really a challenge, but it seems like they're pulling it off pretty well.
But from what I'm getting, like, when I'm watching this, I kind of want to go back and watch Ryuki.
Yeah, sure. No, I started, and I'm like, I'm kind of ready. Kind of ready to keep going. Speedy 99999. I did see this where are they referring to Kamen Rider Knight? Because that's easier to say than Kamen Rider Batman. I know, but it's funnier to say Kamen Rider Batman.
It's like, who is that? It's Kamen Rider Batman.
They have Batman Ninja. We have Kamen Rider Batman.
Exactly.
Hey,
Kamen Rider Batman Ninja.
DC,
that's next level.
DC, you should make that.
Yes,
you should. It's like we were watching the Zeo, and we went to that one who's the Kamen Rider who's a robot from the future.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's Kamen Rider Mega Man. It's Kamen Rider Mega Man X. This is amazing. Give him a show.
But yeah, Kamen Rider Batman, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's his name now.
Listen, I'll call him Kamen Rider Dark Knight. How's that?
Okay, all right.
He has a cool cape, too, which he has not revealed in this episode.
No.
He only fights a cowardly, superstitious lot.
Oh,
well, I think, did his cape come out when he went to do that?
He did!
Oh, you're right!
It was so cool! It's like, he was like, before his finish, his cape came out. I was like, oh, this is so dope. It would have dope if a little bat skin came in the sky as well.
We did a few little videos with Toku with the little belt, the little card
with the decks. Yeah. And so this is me calling out.
Did you guys see your deck in there?
Yeah. He did show us what the deck is and reminded me which one I did.
Which one did you get?
I think Odin's deck. and I don't know the
Which
character.
animal was that?
I don't know the character very well. But this is me calling out Toku. Hey, when's that video game finished?
I know.
So that we can see our henshins.
Yep. The one I did was on there is this guy, the little blue tiger dude, one of the little assholes. So I guess it's fitting. That's why he gave it to me, I think.
He knew ahead of time.
He knew. He's like,
You're this one.
You get this guy.
What if I want that one? No,
No, you're not. You're definitely not him. But yeah, it was a fun episode. I really enjoyed it. I'll probably, hopefully Shinobi comes up this weekend.
Yeah.
Yep. The only thing I'm looking forward to from this episode, honestly, is I just want to see them use a bit more special effects.
Sure.
Because Kamen Rider Ryuki came out so long ago, that's like now that you have a chance to kind of like do this as a second pass, I'm like, yo, throw some budget at this bad boy. Like, have some fun with it. So I'm looking forward to the budget kind of increasing, hopefully with each episode. Because like Kamen Rider Batman's finisher was really dope. So I'm just looking forward to more of that.
And we also got a little bit of Sugo and Gates in this.
We do have a little bit. Hey, listen.
I'm taking that now.
I know.
Wake me up when we're done talking about this.
I know we've formally kind of decided to walk away from that show, but I mean we're not officially
I
out.
could have sworn we jogged and kind of ran. Desert at one point turned around, started shooting back at it. Like, no, it's following us. It's coming after us. It's so fast.
I was trying to throw things at it.
Exactly.
Like, it's still going.
No, but that was the same thing. Like as I was watching, like this is really good. All of a sudden, it was like 2019. I was like, fuck shit.
I will,
no.
Now I will say I just saw some news on Geo that I'm gonna watch this episode at least. They did.
I'm so sorry. Thank you for taking one for the team.
No, that's fine. It's fine because it's
You're the real MVP.
They are going to do an episode based off of Agito, Kamen Rider Agito, and I actually really like that show. And they just announced today that the original writer is going to come back. The female lead of the show is going to come back.
Yay.
Which is really nice.
Really?
They don't do that. They don't do that. And
You guys stopped watching, so they started bringing out the good stuff.
and that's when I'll come back. And that's when I'll come back when they bring up stuff I'm interested in.
Exactly.
But no, so that's pretty cool. They're going to get him back. His name is the character Suichi. The female lead in the show is named Mana. And I'm actually excited for them. Like, cool. We'll see how well they do, but I will watch it just to see them again. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Nice.
It's supposedly a Hibiki episode, and I'm a
real,
weirdo that likes Hibiki, so we'll see.
As I was watching this, I was like low-key thinking to myself, it'd be kind of dope if they did like another like Kamen Rider Ryuki type deal, but they did with like all the past writers. Because as I was watching this, I was like, man, I wish Grease was here right now. I wish Banjo was here right now. I wish Build was here right now.
Have you watched the Build movies yet?
Not yet, because I want to do that with you guys so we can review it, because I'm looking forward to that.
No, we definitely will and should be doing Be the One at some point. It's a really cool movie.
Like,
really
as I was watching this episode today, I was surprised to find out because there's one guy who kind of looked like Grease a little bit. I was like, is that Grease? Is this actor for this? No. And so I looked him up. He's not, though. But what's crazy is I found out Grease used to be a pop star.
Yeah.
Yeah, so group's called Pure Boys or something like that. And him and like all the other group members are also part of like the Kamen Rider Sentai universe as well.
Okay.
It's like really crazy. At some point we need to like go through this.
Oh yeah, well Grease's
Watch some
actor,
music videos or something.
like I said,
Hopefully it'll be hilarious.
Grease's actor was also in Kamen Rider Kiva.
Yeah.
As a character that, from what I heard from people who've seen the show, he was super annoying in that show.
Oh, too bad.
And so when he showed up,
made him super cool.
well, yeah, no, like
balance it out.
one person was like, when she saw it was that character actor from Kiva, she's like, oh no, don't make me start liking him here. And then one episode in, it went, oh no, you made me start liking him here.
Because Grease is the man.
Because he's just super rad.
What's crazy is he was also in Decade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's right.
Grease is a talented actor.
Yeah, he's great.
So
We miss Bill.
What would you rate this first episode of the miniseries?
Out of 5 decks.
Oh, audience rating, please. Audience rating, please.
Also, audience rating, please, if you've seen this episode. Out of 5 decks, I will give it actually a pretty solid 3.5 Kamen Rider decks.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3.5 only because I want them to explain it a little bit more. Explain who's running the whole show. What's that? What you got?
So we'll talk about it after this.
Rating?
4.
4.
Like,
4 decks.
The reason why is because I really respect good storytelling, especially when you have to like all this continuity to deal with.
Yeah.
And even with all that continuity, I feel like I had a good grasp of the series, I had a good grasp of the characters, had a good grasp of the main character and what his motivations were, and the reason why he was the way he was. He's also very likable. Like Kamen Rider is like a really chill guy.
He came up with an offering. He's like, oh, here's a soda.
Exactly. He's like, dude, you're really nice. It's dope. And honestly, and again, like you said, it has this battle royale feel, which is actually one of my favorite movies.
I love battle royale.
Like all the feels. Ooh, we could do a special review of that one day.
I do. That'll be
Royale's
awesome.
dope.
But the thing about it was also like when the Kamen Rider at the end, like when that one Kamen Rider like died again, eaten by like the manta and everything, it was just like, oh, I was like, I actually felt for that. I was like, oh, that
dude.
sucks.
Like when that happened, I was like, and he's like the most like outspoken of that group. And when he was getting like disintegrated, it's like, oh man. He got Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
We do have a super chat, by the way. We have a super chat here from Ryan Infinity Wizard.
Super chat!
Thank you. Have you heard of a Sentai called Unofficial Sentai Akiba Ranger? I have.
That's the emo one. The one with the
Well,
hair.
he's got the goofy hair,
Yeah.
but I'm a big fan of that show. I love it. Have you guys
No,
heard
I've seen cosplays of it, but I haven't seen the actual show.
It's definitely a watch. The idea is it's basically three. To put it simply, it's more complex than this, but
I've seen pictures of this.
Yeah, but to put it simply, it's about 3 Sentai fans who get to become Sentai ?
Okay.
But they're not. But it's also that weird case of, is it weird delusion or is it actually happening? But there's a lot of homages from a ton of old shows.
Who made it?
It's written by
Da-da-da-da.
Arakawa, who wrote Gokaiger.
So we're watching it.
Oh.
So we're watching it.
Yeah.
I got no problem
Like
with
here's the
that.
thing, I'm looking at pictures from it right now. It looks pretty sick. But there's so it was official to them to toy and
Hey,
everything like that.
David did that costume.
Yeah, David,
Yeah.
DDD cosplay did his costume, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I love the show. I wish there was another season.
And they have figures too?
They have
Yeah.
SHO figure arts, yeah.
Dude, these figures look pretty badass.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Like, these are kind of dope. Like I low key like the helmets because like the helmets like reflect the hair,
Yeah.
and it doesn't look cheesy. It looks actually kind of sick.
What's the ratings from the episode?
Oh, well, you. Your last rating.
Okay. Oh, sorry, my rating I said 4.
4. Oh, that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
You did.
I think I said I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay, cool.
Let's see what they said now.
Ryan Infinity Wizard gave it a 5. Layla gave it a. Can we talk about 5s out of 5? Champion gave it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Where is it? Is that everybody?
That's about everybody.
Champion a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're all on the same page.
I will say this though, like the reason why I kind of got shocked earlier, Layla brought up a point because I was really trying to figure out why Lupat was doing so well because again it was a cool series, but it wasn't like end all be all, especially with when they're talking about like some other Sentais like the race have been going down and everything like that. But Leah brought the point that Umika is actually a star in there. She's like a pop star in Japan.
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason why everybody's like was tuning in for it,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Also, like the show is solid, so
Yeah.
definitely helped that they kept watching it for that.
Yeah.
Actually,
it was the latter half it got really bad.
it got really good. Yeah. Also, like Leah pointed out, and I actually knew about this. Fun fact: Akiba Red's actor is Geki Blue's twin brother. That's kind of a confusing thing because not in the way that. Yes and no, not the yes and no. I'll explain that later, but. If they start watching it, I'll explain that
Okay,
later.
all right, we'll watch
Yeah,
it.
but yes and no.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
watch an episode.
But
do you want to jump into Ryusoulger?
Dude.
Yeah.
You weren't here when we first launched.
I wasn't here, and I was
Dude,
so bummed I couldn't be here to talk about that first step.
Before we start talking about Art 2 and 3,
Yeah.
tell us what you think of episode 1.
Yeah.
Thought it was really, really good.
Can we learn
That
to
was
dance?
really good. You want to learn to
That'd
dance?
be
We
kinda
can.
fun.
Yes,
That'd be
let's
kinda
do
fun.
it.
I'd be down to learn to
We were
dance.
supposed to do that. We were
Can
supposed
we
to
do like make an intro video?
Exactly. Remember we were supposed to
we do
recreate
the
the intro
dance?
video for Zio?
Yeah.
But then we started hating Zio, so we didn't talk about it ever again. But I'd be down to do the dance for this
Yeah.
one. This
Yo,
was so
Yo,
fun.
I'd be down to do the dance,
Yeah.
guys.
Yes.
Oh, we'll get a tripod. We'll film it.
Which is it? We got
Exactly.
the green screen right here.
Exactly.
So we can fucking
I'm
rock
on spring
that.
break right now, so I got plenty of time.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll drive to Justin's house.
Hey.
Super chat! Red Blue Blur Rider says thoughts on the new era in Japan coming.
Yeah, what's the name of it again? Reiwa? Because it's no longer the Heisei era.
Okay.
By May 1st will be the new era, which I
Okay.
think Reiwa.
And are we supposed to see a difference as far as like how it looks or the feel of it?
I mean, this is like literal Japan changing emperor stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know what. I mean, obviously, I'm not sure how that's gonna affect everything right when it happens. I mean, this is beyond tokusatsu and
Yeah.
Sentai. This is like a whole country getting ready for a major change. We'll see. I hope this. I hope it's good.
I mean,
For
honestly,
everyone beyond just Sentai Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
It's a bigger thing than Sentai Kamen
It's a
Rider.
bigger thing.
I would say,
Yeah.
as far as Sentai, though, I would say in Kamen Rider, it does seem like they're trying to push the envelope now. They're trying to do some different things, which is like really cool to see. And there's some things I'm really liking a lot. But go ahead, because I want to talk about a lot of that when we talk
Yeah,
about the show.
let's
So go
hear
ahead,
your take on
finish off.
Ryusoulger.
So real quick, on my first episode 2 right now.
Episode 1. Would you think episode 1?
I really thought it was a really solid first episode. They got a lot of information in, and my big surprise is like I ended up watching it first. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then I caught myself watching it again. Then I caught myself watching it a third time, and I realized
The
like
same episode?
yeah, and I'm like, I kind of really dig the vibe of this.
Yeah.
And I think for me, and this is kind of permeating to all 3 episodes so far. We're not just talking about in detail 2
Yeah.
and 3. This is a good back to basic show.
Yep. Yep.
You know, and they
But
do some.
did you see the like the hints of it them trying to do medieval dragons instead of dinosaurs before?
It's hard to ignore.
Yeah.
Like I look at the change device, and went, that's a dragon.
That's a dragon.
Yeah.
That's a dragon.
Yeah.
The sword, that's a dragon.
Yeah.
What do you think about the morphing sequence?
Oh, okay.
The little dudes doing the haka.
I'm into it. I also really love the quick ones where it's just simply a real fast. The little figures
Yeah,
come and they get on them. But hey, I get it. The little dance is cool. That's a little Ryusoulger. The Ryusouls are very obviously Go-Kaiju rings and keys again.
Yeah.
They are going back to
basics or back to what worked.
back to what works.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, there's someone earlier said like, oh, Ryusoulger kind of reminds me of Q Ranger. I'm like, a little. There's a lot of Ginga Man in here too.
Yeah, Ginga Man.
There's a lot of Ginga Man in here.
Their whole aesthetic's a little Ginga Man.
Yeah.
The fact they're from another kind of alternate fantasy world.
Yes.
That's more Ginga Man than Ryusoulger than Q Ranger, Kyourouger, in my opinion.
Super
chat!
Nathan Ardondo says music in Ryusoulger reminds me of Mystic Knights.
Well, the look is also kind of like Mystic Knights.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
we talk about Mystic Knights of Terrano.
Thank you, Nathan.
No, Nathan
Thank
brought
you.
that up to me on Twitter, and I'm kind of like, I mean, it's Celtic, so I mean, that's beyond just Mystic Knights. We're just talking Celtic music here.
Where can we watch Mystic Knights?
Illegally on YouTube?
Oh.
Of Tirano.
Mystic Knights of Terrano.
Tirano. I could no, but yeah, like Mystic Knights is obviously Scottish Celtic music, and I like that flair is also in Ryusoulger. That's pretty cool too. The robot is dope.
Which Reds.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Tiramigo. And that first reveal fight in episode 1 is amazing.
Dude,
You like the
so
cockpit?
sick.
I love the cockpit.
Yep. It's kind of like an alternate realm or something.
I was telling Joseph last week that I love the fact of the way he fights because like we're so used because of just like how they have the puppeteering and put like the costumes together of Zord's really like moving methodical. But to see a Zord run is so crazy. It'll run up a wall and like do kicks and stuff like, oh my gosh.
Oh, you want to
it's
see
a Gundam.
You want to see a Zord do parkour and shit?
Yep.
Boom!
There you go.
Like when he doesn't have anything connected to him, you see his arms go like his regular arm.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
It is so dope.
And
And
he's straight up running. He's just running.
Yeah, and the
at
legs
you.
are like super slim.
Yeah.
So it's like really built for the aesthetic of like running, being quick and fast.
When you said Gundam, that's exactly what I thought when I'm seeing him.
Gundam versus Kaiju.
Yeah, this is the thing. Is like Loopad once in a while. Loopad will do a really good robot monster fight, but it's hampered by me not liking the designs of him. Like I hate the design. I could say I kind of hate the designs of the robots. And,
I agree with you. Like my problem with Loopad is that like I love when the extra Zords fit the aesthetic of what they're going for, but construction work like crew equipment doesn't fit the aesthetic of like thieves and police officers. So it was always like out of place for me.
Yeah, but like since it's obviously hey, we're gonna stick with the dinosaur theme, even though clearly there's some remnants of a dragon theme. These look great.
Yep.
Designs look great. The puppeteering looks great. I almost feel like I'm a big fan of Ultraman as well, and Subaraya.
Have you watching that Netflix one?
Not yet.
I will. I'm gonna.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Like Subaraya Productions has some of the best model makers, monster creators, monster robot makers of the for TV. And I'm watching what they're doing with Ryusoulger. And went, did you steal some of their guys?
I was surprised.
Whoa!
The intro seems to like it seems like Ko has something bad in him.
Are you talking about he rips him
Maybe.
like? I don't know. Maybe it's just for dramatic effect. Don't overread that part. I would assume.
So what other things did you like about
so far? Why don't we just dive into 2 because that leads into 2. What did you guys? What do you think about 2 so far?
I like these two. They're dynamic.
They're great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Asuna and Ko. Yeah.
Yes. So cute.
Dude, like I just gotta be real. Like I'm loving it on so many levels.
Sure.
Like one, I'm loving the way the monsters are created. Like you stuck out with me because I love
You love how they are.
That was so gross.
You
That
love
was
how
so
they're
gross.
created.
That was so
It's super
gross.
gross. I agree.
That was so
No,
gross.
thank
I was
you.
like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. But then I started thinking about, I was like, we gotta make Justin do that. We give him the hot sauce later. He was like, open your mouth.
Give me the bottle. Give me the bottle. Give me the bottle.
No, that's gonna kill. That's gonna kill me. That amount's gonna kill me.
But I love
He's
the.
like, and he's like, "Ladies and gentlemen."
Yeah. But I love the fact that, like, because it's like the fact that they bond to the humans, and then the humans, like, their negative emotion feed the monster, and that's how the monster grows and gets bigger over time.
Yeah.
Which, like, that's really smart. That makes sense. And you're doing this whole lesson about these negative qualities that people aren't supposed to have. So you're still teaching kids cool stuff. So that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
But then again, as I was watching, I was kind of compared to Zio, when we always have those another writers, and I was like, this is a lot better than we get those another writers a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like, it was like a lot cleaner, a lot easier to get to, and it made a lot of sense. And again, and I love the whole thing about how they take on the aesthetic of whoever they're like bonded to the human.
Yeah.
So he was doing all the sword moves and everything. That was really
fencing, yeah. What did you think about that story from the second episode?
It's decent. I kind of still. It's a little shaky dramatically.
I think it's a little weird that like he just leaves his family just because he wants to be number one.
And then like the wife and the daughter are like, I mean, just go ahead and let Dad do his thing.
Just go.
But
we
when,
still love you.
And
whatever.
It's okay, and the drama still mostly works, but I'll admit it's a little shaky for me.
I was okay with it. Here's the only reason why, because I'm the only person here who's like not from California, and so the thing about it is that I know
he's from Detroit.
Exactly. Love. What's up, Marshall?
No.
So the thing about it is that like when people move to LA to like go and explore things, and you have to leave your family behind. And so all of a sudden you're in this new land trying to create opportunities for yourself to kind of do things.
But he didn't leave it. He didn't leave. They're literally maybe.
I
10
know,
minutes
but
away.
it's like, but I kind of got
And
what
look
they're
how
going
quickly,
for.
Okay,
Right?
so
and
you're
look how
able
quickly
to-
they found his family too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's use sight. Let's find him.
Well, okay though, like I love when she said, "How are we gonna find them?" She's like, "Social media." I was like, "What do you do?" Go to Instagram, check Snapchat. She's like, "Oh, these two, done."
Okay, actually, Johnny, that's actually a fair point, because it's like you brought up a point where like the idea of leaving a family to pursue something that's important to you and the family respecting that, totally fair.
Yeah.
That's a totally fair thing.
And that's the reason why I like it, because it was a lot more relatable and whatnot. But also going to the Zords, dude, I love the fact that they go and find the Zord.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that Zord has a personality, because back when you guys were gone that one week and I did the review of Ryusoulger, Zoo Ranger with Daniel, I love the fact that like the Megazord was like actually a guy who would talk to him. And I love the fact that again what's the T-Rex's name? It's
Tyra something.
Tiramigo. I love the fact that Tiramigo has a personality, and I was like, this is dope.
He was just chilling at the zoo.
Exactly.
Oh, I love
he was
that.
like playing with kids, like hanging out. I was like, this is so dope.
A lot of Gabatira from Kyoryuger, obviously. Gabatira is the T-Rex robot in Kyoryuger. Rexy here, but it works. It still works.
Dude, and he's so badass.
He's great.
When he goes in a battle by himself, it's like, you didn't even get it? Oh, now you got this? Okay. And he's like shooting guns at him and everything like that. And give him the tail whip. It low-key gave me like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers vibe with the T-Rex used to fight by himself and everything like that. And do that awesome set on the tail and the kick. I was like, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting all the tears, all the flashbacks right now. A little bit. I'm so happy.
Episode 3 kind of got there, I'm not going to lie. Episode 3, it definitely got there.
Yeah. Because honestly, like, and we can kind of jump into it. As I was watching this, one of these that came to my mind is like, I'm so hoping this gets adapted into an American series. And the reason why is because if they adapt it to an American series, like they were talking about this like a long time ago, how they could do a Power Rangers like Academy. And you bring back Tommy, Jason, like all these people's like teachers or whatever.
This would be the perfect.
Exactly. Because look at the Blue Ranger is the Triceratops, Red Ranger, boom, things just like line up perfectly.
Pink is what? Ankylozord?
Exactly, but you can kind of like give a reason why
Rose.
she might do that or whatever. But I saw that, I was like, dude, this is really smart. Like you could totally use these guys to do a Power Rangers Academy for like a new season. And bring back all the old Rangers, which brings some continuity to it.
So you're gonna get rid of like the whole like knight and medieval aesthetic.
If they came over here,
yeah.
I mean, you could probably figure out a way to incorporate it in, like be like Ranger Knights or something like that. That would be pretty dope.
So do you guys want to rate the second episode? What do you guys think of it?
Out of 5 Ryusouls, I'll give this. I'll think episode 2 like a. I'll give it a 4.
I'll give it 3.5.
3.5. I'll give it a 4.
What, Jess?
The whole fencing dude just leaving his family just because there's just a little weird. That part was weird, but the rest of the story is cool.
Okay, I would give it a 4 as well because it was really fun. The Zord fight was amazing. Seeing the T-Rex transform was like super badass as well.
There was this shot in the Zord fight that I'm like, I've never seen anyone pull off in Sentai, where it's a running shot, and he's like, the camera's like kind of running with him in the middle of like the buildings, and I'm like, that's amazing.
It's so dope. It's so dope.
There is this scene from Winter Soldier where the cameraman's following Bucky.
Yeah.
He jumps off the building with Bucky. I don't know if you guys seen it.
I know, I know what you're talking
Kind
about.
of like that.
Yeah.
What do we got in the ratings?
Red Blue Blur Rider, 3 out of 5. Mikey Perez, hey Mikey, 3.5. If you've seen the episode, go ahead, shoot your reviews down there.
Before we jump into the next episode, do you want to bring out the special challenge?
Let's do it.
All right. Well,
so as you know,
that if
you want to remind them what this is.
As you know that if you're not, if you don't see me on Box Office Showdown tonight, you'll know why. Now
he died. He died.
Oh, the show's just gonna end.
Yeah. So why don't we?
Do you guys have the medical on call? No.
Why don't we explain why we're doing this?
Well,
again?
we're doing this a second time because the first time Johnny failed.
Well, here's the thing. Like one of my heroes and mentors, the great Marvelous, I don't bring the same fight twice.
I knew you were gonna bring that quote in.
Yeah.
So I went out and prepared, and thank you to DD Cosplay, who got us the actual Da Bomb hot sauce.
Da Bomb.
So we are well
It's Da
prepared for
Bomb.
today. We are well prepared for today. So
Here.
I'm going to get you that
Look at
bread, though,
his
because you're
little-
seriously going to
what
eat
is
it.
Okay. All right.
Oh God.
First off,
Oh God.
I don't care if I'm doing this in the middle of the stream. Give me the bottle. Here, get it.
Why are the lights going
Get in
off?
here. Get in here, you guys.
No. Why is it live? Why are you putting a live
I'm just
photo?
not. Yo, I'm not doing a live. Here,
Yeah, doing a
Johnny,
live
get in here.
photo.
I just want photograph proof of the guys who killed me.
Oh no, I didn't kill you.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
It wasn't me. It's this guy. I am not an accessory to this crime.
All right. What? By the way, where did the wings come from?
I know.
Local diner.
They look good.
Nice. Oh Lord. All right, so let's talk.
Oh, it flows so easily, too.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Episode 3. What do you guys think about episode 3?
That cool?
That's good.
Jazzer, is that cool?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Oh, Nathan gave it a 3 out of 5.
Oh, yep, 3 out of 5. But I liked episode 3.
Man, I'm real lucky I grabbed this
You
right
really
before
are.
I left the house, just in case.
Don't worry, Jazzer brought us fries, and we have wings for us, too.
Oh, dude, I'm going to take a regular wing, you know.
You want a fries, Jazz?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Here, want a plate? Here, take a plate.
No, I don't want to do
You
that.
want a plate?
Nope.
You want to be civilized?
Yeah.
At least?
I'm not civilized. I'm on. Ready?
But, by the way, before you do this, just let you know. I gave Daniel's daughter a very specific task to go round up the Dragon Balls for us.
What?
So she has 2 Dragon Balls right now. So if you do die, we will wish you back.
Okay, all right, good to know.
You have 2 Dragon Balls?
Good to know. At least will I at least be training on like a small planet?
It's up to you. It's up to you. And plus King Yama when you get there.
One of the Dragon Balls was in my backpack last night.
Oh, damn.
Oh! We're down to 1 now. Just sorry.
All right.
All right, ready?
No.
Wait, 1 second. I'll do it with you. Let me do mine with my ranch topping.
Sorry. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, Hot Wing Challenge. Hot Wing Challenge. Brought to you by that hashtag show. Don't try this at home,
That's why I'm not
kids.
eating. I'm eating regular. Hello.
Okay.
You can do this. Well, you have to do this.
I have to do this. All right. Explain why I'm doing this again.
The reason why he's doing this is because as we were watching Kamen Rider Zeo, he said the uncle was going to be a villain. And we said, no, Justin, he's too ordinary. He definitely won't be a villain. He was like, if he's not a villain by episode 15 or 17, I will eat the hot wing challenge.
Eat the hot wing. Burn your mouth.
We need a little more, no?
Just go!
It's a, oh, man. You want to try it?
Oh.
It's,
Yeah,
It's
no change
called-
whatsoever.
It has habanero pepper, chipotle puree, orange juice. Why is there orange juice in here? No. Sorbet and sodium benzoate.
Right on the bottom there.
I think they used the sodium
Oh,
benzoate. They used that
no.
for like acne or something.
What's the Scoville?
Justin, Jazzer, put it on the other side of the wing.
Okay.
Fuck.
That one?
All right, yeah.
Nope.
Oops.
You are the worst.
Ugh.
All right. Episode 3.
One more bite. One
Yeah.
more bite.
Episode 3 was cool because
My God.
yeah, just keep talking. Episode 3 is cool because we got to see the other Zords and
Ah!
meet them. We got a special
Hi, Tatiana. How are
guest.
you?
Tatiana from Box Office Showdown.
Hi,
From,
How are you today?
Network.
Looks really good.
She's just gonna get a wing. Do you want the sauce on it?
I would love the sauce.
Okay, take the sauce. Take it with you. There. How is it, man? How is it? Is it good? Do you want a sauce like this? Do you want the sauce like that? No, you don't want the sauce like that? Okay, cool. You're okay? You're not talking, man. What do you think about episode 3?
What was your favorite part?
Yeah, what's your favorite part about episode 3?
Green
Justin,
and black showed
talk
up.
to me. Why are you ignoring me?
Dip the fry in the
What are you
ranch.
doing?
It helps.
The sauce is great. Yeah?
Tatiana, what are you doing?
Not doing it.
I forgot she's from Texas.
So yeah, episode 3 was great. We finally got to meet the other Ryusoulgers.
Yep.
Green and black. They were cool. Who do you think my favorite one was?
Green?
No, man, it was
Really?
brown.
Really?
It was Bamba.
Because oh my god. Green did talk gang and shit though.
Yeah, I did. So you're saying I'm like Green?
We like shit talkers. But he also backs it up.
Yeah. I like La Bamba. And they definitely have their. Do you think they were with the original soldiers? Like they're.
No, I think they were also apprentices who went on their own to go look for more like Ryusoulgers, gyms and everything like that.
Because they feel like they're acting like they're on a different level than the original team. You okay
How's it,
there?
Tatiana?
You all right? Spicy?
Yeah.
You're turning red there.
No.
You okay? You
Uh-huh.
good?
Nope.
I will say though, Tatiana's kind of badass. She's literally like eating the wink and licking her fingers at the same time.
Yeah.
She's like on another
So
level
that-
right now.
Like that was probably the biggest thing from this episode. And what's her name? We got taken over.
Yep.
So that kind of sucked. But
we didn't get to-
it shows the stakes though.
Yeah, and we didn't get to something about the second episode, but I love the supporting characters here. Like I love her and her dad.
Yeah.
They're really
Yeah.
cool how they're helping him out. Who'll be the paleontologist.
One of the best scenes is where she was going to commit suicide.
Yeah,
She was going to jump off a cliff to get rid of the monster.
right. Because
And-
Ryusoulger Green was like, and Black
Yeah,
was like, look.
they're straight up gonna stab her in her sleep.
But it made sense though because they were like, but again, it was like one of those nice moral dilemmas because they're like, look, if we kill her, the monster will be done now. If we don't kill her, the monster will get bigger and we won't be able to stop it because
Yeah.
those two don't have Zords. So it's also kind of scary as they may have killed people in the past.
Are you okay, Justin?
No.
You okay? Do you want to rate the episode? Let's rate the episode. Well, let's rate. Oh no.
What do you want to talk about though?
No, keep going then. Because, Justin doesn't have anything to say about it.
Okay, so the other thing I like about this is like going back to what's her name? She was about to commit suicide. So we was about. By the way, guys, Tatiana is drinking now. She did have to like clutch it a little bit. So when we was about to commit suicide, but what's dope is though is that when they did that flashback of her and like she was wearing yellow, and I'm like, I'm calling it out. She's gonna be a ranger. She's gonna be like a yellow ranger or something like that. Which would be so
think so?
badass.
That'd be
I hope
great.
so. I hope so.
Yeah. How about her dad? I think her dad
Love
should be
her
a
dad.
ranger too.
No, her dad. No.
How about the other
Justin,
guy?
do you think her dad's a villain?
Should we have
Maybe.
another? Bet?
Oh, would you want to do
Let's
another
get it.
Halloween challenge?
Do you have another?
No.
bet
I'm gonna
by
take that.
15 episodes.
I'm not gonna take that bet again.
How about the other guy that was looking for Green and Black in the second episode? Who's that guy? The one that was kind of
What if that's her dad?
wearing, the one that was wearing a mask.
Yeah, that dude looked pretty
threw a sword
badass.
at
Yeah,
him.
that dude looked cool. That may have been their sensei.
Yeah. Might have been. Yeah,
I
but-
will say, like, I'm back to life a little bit.
Yep.
I will say, Yui's a character that could potentially be excruciatingly annoying.
Which one?
Yui.
Yeah.
Oh, the green
yeah.
one?
She's
like the annoying
Oh.
little sister. Like you just want to say, "Go away."
but she's also liked by like her enough.
Yes.
And I think there's a lot of merit to having somebody like her on the show where she can be the normal person for our characters. And again, it's much like Ginga Man, right? Like you remember,
Ginga Man!
when you remember in Ginga Man, there was the kid and,
Yeah.
his dad, and that's kind of cool there too. Yeah, I love how like cold black and red are, black and green are. Yeah,
I love it.
yeah, it's great.
I love it. They're so cool.
No, it's funny because when we met them in the Super Sentai battle, we were like, oh, they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
But here, seeing them next to the other ones, they're, in a weird way, it's kind of like the other Six Ranger story where you have that character, the Six Ranger sometimes shows up and is like, you're not good enough.
Yep.
Except these are the other,
It's the other way around.
it's the other way around. Now it's the other character supposed to be the full five.
Are they the Six Rangers?
No.
Now we're going to get a Six Ranger.
Yeah, we're gonna get probably 6 and a 7.
That's how that, yeah, we're probably going to, that's how this works. Oh,
okay, guys. Update. Tatiana needs bread.
Tatiana, take the bet.
Turns
Take the
out that
bet.
drinking soda after does not help.
Wait. Okay. All right. Weird update. McDahlia just poured it into her mouth. McDahlia, the hell are you doing? Why are you so gangster, McDahlia?
Damn.
Jezzer, I think we have a video of her.
All right, but
A final verdict. FYI, I'd rather die than take another bite of that wing.
Yep.
So, rather die.
It is
Rather
on,
die.
It is on my side right now.
That is
you didn't even bite into the other half of it.
No,
It's done.
no.
That was one bite,
no.
everybody.
F it. No. I can't. No.
Yep.
So you
DDT
guys,
cosplays, great job.
You like the new soldiers, right?
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them, but because there's places to go with them. There's places that the stories can go with them.
Who are they going to clash with?
Yeah. Who are they gonna clash with?
Who's going to clash the most? Is it Green or Black's going to clash with the original team?
I think.
Yeah.
I think right now, like,
Green's kind of an asshole.
yeah, Green's kind. No, that's what I kind of love about Green. He is a straight up a-hole,
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
an a-hole.
and like, I'm also really intrigued with the idea that like, because you're saying like, Ko, is so like, positive that he will always look at the, like he'll find the good in the reasoning behind it, but we have a super chat.
Super chat.
Nathan writes, I like how Yui's vid are so bad it froze Ko.
That was pretty hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Wait,
Pretty hilarious.
I got confused. What was she showing him?
Her YouTube videos.
Her YouTube videos are okay.
They're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I do like that her YouTube videos are these sort of like very cheesy, cheapy vlogs that she
Yeah.
tries to pretend she's in other countries, but clearly she's in Japan still. I kind of like that. I think that actually makes her a little bit more endearing than her goofy
But she's
bad
still
jokes.
annoying.
I like her though. She's
I like her.
endearing.
She's annoying.
She, like you said, she's like your annoying little sister.
I kind of wish she did take that leap.
Oh, dang, Jasmine.
Wow. No,
Cold-blooded.
you know what? Here's the thing.
Cold-blooded. By the way, thank you, Nathan, for the super chat.
You know what? Here's the thing. When I first watched this episode, I thought this episode with Yui was a little too early to give her something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think when I watched it again today, I realized, like, you know what? It does work because it showcases the seriousness of their situation.
Yeah.
Showcases how far Yui's gonna go to
Yeah.
be
You know what?
helpful.
It showcases to me that she's kind of like out of touch with like a lot of social things.
Yeah.
Because she didn't have a lot of friends growing up, and
Yeah.
because when they wanted to stay at her house, her dad, like, it made it seem like he didn't want them to stay there, but her dad's main goal was like, oh, be your friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She doesn't have friends.
And when she was overhearing Red and Green and Black talk about, the situation, she's like, that was the only thing that came to her head. Is like, you know what, I don't serve any purpose.
Right.
I don't, it's just going to be easier for me to just, end this so you guys don't have to,
Right.
no one else has to die.
And it was crazy. I need to give Black props right now to the writing staff here, because as I was watching this episode from a writing mind, I was like, wow, this episode is really busy. You have your main storyline. We have the Green and Black joining up with the team. But you also have Red and Green and Black who want to kill the girl. You have the girl who wants to kill herself because she feels like she's a danger to everybody. Then at the same time, you have Blue who's struggling to bond with his Zord and everything like that.
Yeah, because he came out of the gate like, hey, you do this, because I own you, you're mine.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is, though, as I watched the episode, I was like, are you guys going to be able to balance all 4 of these storylines? And by the episode, I was like, damn, you pulled it off.
Yeah.
Like, you were able to balance all this stuff. Everything got nicely resolved while leaving room, again, for, like, more mysteries and whatnot. You also kept the villains there as well, because we had made her that big guy, I don't remember his name, but, like, the tank guy who looked like a castle, who's, like, so badass, and, like, was giving the guys work and everything like that, too. And so, all in all, I'm like, you know what? These are really good episodes.
To be fair, this one is, we warmed up to this series a little quicker than we did with Lupat.
Yeah.
We did. Lupat took a while.
Well, for you too. I won't. For you
us,
too. I
yeah.
definitely like the show off the bat, but I will say this is already. I think what you say is it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on, and the fact that they're pulling it off, and I'm engaged. And
You're
yeah,
engaged?
like you said,
Oh.
shush.
Ooh.
Congratulations. You've already burned my mouth off. Can we just let me?
Well, groomsmen, right?
No, maybe.
Are you gonna make it to the wedding on time?
Probably not.
This will be on your menu.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Just you. But no, it's like there's a lot of things going on, but yet they, like you said, like they're also keeping things open. And yeah, right now, Black and Green still aren't really
A part of the team.
Yeah.
No. And only that, though, in the episode, they still need to find their Zords, because that's low key.
That's their goal.
They're about to kill Lee. What's her name?
Yui.
But they're about to kill her. But then they saw they had Zords. Like, oh shit, we thought they were weak, but they're actually further ahead of us.
Yeah,
I don't think they're further ahead. They just got more.
no, but they are though.
Yeah,
like,
because yeah. Go ahead.
no, they are because like they were like the weaker ones already have their Dino Knights. We've been at this for a while longer.
Exactly.
and
They've been
we-
traveling the world, going to alien planets, fighting people, doing all this crazy
They'll
stuff.
find
But these
it.
3 who just started a week ago already have their Zords.
Yeah.
And again, Green and Black, again, they have a little darkness to them. This low key reminds me of a little bit of a Ninja Storm.
Oh, sure.
But done a little bit
Oh,
better.
yeah,
but done a little bit better.
Crimson
Right,
and
right.
Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that. That's dope.
It's actually it also again it's kind of one of the things I didn't really talk about yet is like I like the variety in the cast.
Yeah.
You know, the Ko does look like your Yeah, like this.
He's like your typical red
Yeah.
Super Sentai Ranger.
Absolutely, very. This is the Red Ranger who's the
He's
happy-go-lucky.
He's your eyes into the series.
Right.
Yeah.
I like.
then-
Oh, I like that Bamba is like this. Like honestly,
Stoic,
Man.
yeah, dark guy. Yeah,
he's a man. You know.
And then Green's kind of like that. Kind of like more from the X-Men, where he's just kind of like an asshole.
Yeah.
Playing with you a little
Yeah.
bit.
He reminds me of the alien, the guy with the green hair from Time Ranger.
Bridge?
Yeah, but if
Trip?
it was a Trip.
But he was
Yeah.
an
You know
asshole.
what I'm saying?
He
If Trip was a dick.
Yeah.
That's what kind of reminds me of.
Trip
If Trip was a dick.
Yeah.
Hashtag if Trip was a dick.
Trip was a dick.
Dick. But what I also like about this as well is that it's, again, going back to the balance of it, balance of storylines, it's also balance and tone, because we have our moments where we laugh, we have the awesome fight scenes, we have emotional moments, again, when we was about to commit suicide. Like, all in all, it's a really well-balanced series.
Yeah.
Because I love the moment where they use the stank soul. And I was like, stank soul, like, is it going to do what I think it's going to do? And that was
Yeah.
actually an hilarious
The
scene. That was
one
really
thing that's
fun.
annoying too is the one they have to keep doing that.
That is annoying.
Yeah.
That gets annoying, and
That
that's
gets super annoying.
that's the selling the toy thing.
Yeah.
But what balance...
Look, you can make it chomp.
I get it.
But what
Thank
bounces
you.
out is that I haven't seen this since like Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, where we've seen a Ranger in just Ranger form battle the monster.
Oh my
when they're
God.
giant. And I was like, this is so sick to see them
Oh
actually.
yeah, it was kind of like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, it was super dope.
Yeah.
And
The
when
last-
using all the real souls, everything like that, have all the different abilities, it just
Yeah.
makes me like, shit.
Sell
now I
more
kind of
toys. Sell more toys.
exactly, but at the same time, though, I'm like, I would buy those because I would buy like my favorite one that I see them using in the episode. So it's really smart.
No, like the last show I saw that tried to do like Ranger characters fighting giant monsters was Ryusoulger, and those had some great sequences in
Where they were
Ryusoulger.
flying and stuff.
Well, as much as flying, it's like there was a couple times where they had to fight a giant monster before their robots even showed up, and there's one of the best sequences in Ryusoulger is like this amazing sequence where they're all jumping and leaping off of debris while they're like attacking a giant monster before they even call their robots. But here, this really in episode 2, there's that really great one where like the Ryusoul Blues like crashes into a window. It's a bunch of really cool, like just refreshing like monster battles in
Yeah.
the show. That's the key thing right now. If they can just maintain that for the rest of the season, that'd be
good.
it'd be really good.
What would you guys rate it?
5 out of 5.
Ooh,
I'll give it a pretty high one.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that one.
Yeah.
Johnny boy.
Dude, I can't hate. It's such a great show.
Yeah.
Like I said, 1, it's balanced in tone.
Yep.
2, it's balanced in terms of storytelling.
Yep.
I love Wee's character. I love her emotional journey right there.
Yeah.
Again, I think she's going to become like the Ryusoulger, like Yellow.
God, I hope so. I wish.
And again, as I keep watching this, I just really hope this gets an American adaptation and they do the Power Rangers Academy storyline with this.
See, that'd
Because
be
it'd
cool.
so dope to see.
Yeah.
So honestly, 5 out of 5.
All right. Red Blue Bird gives it a 4 out of 5. Ryan Infinity Wizard gives it a 5 out of 5, and Layla gives it a 5 out of 5.
And you know, funny enough, like their mentors were old Toku actors as
That
well.
was great.
I don't know if you guys, you guys already talked about
Yeah,
that.
that was great.
That's something that the Power Rangers needs to do more of, is like bring back the old characters. Because like bring back Tommy is dope, but bring back some of these guys like the Ray Jason, those other people.
Yeah.
Actually,
bring
honestly,
back, like on a permanent basis.
What Toei does is like, you know what? If you're gonna bring back an actor, you know, also they don't have to be the same character.
Yeah,
You know, like, hey, bring in Catherine Sutherland to play somebody else.
exactly.
You know, like
Red, what's his name?
yeah, sadly,
Yeah.
unfortunate situation,
Yes.
but yes, Wild
guys
Force
remember.
Red Ranger did
Hey,
come
my
back.
roommate's coming at me.
Yeah, no, yes. Besides that unfortunate, that's one of those cases where the Wild Force
knows.
Red Ranger shows up in Samurai as a different character, and then we found out what happened afterwards.
But what's crazy is though, like, people who watch wrestling or watch John Oliver know he did this really cool like expose on WWE this week. That's making a lot of people like talk about like how wrestling is run. But this kind of reminded me again like of like Saban, all the things Saban's done over the years, and like someone could do a total expose on Saban about how they treat their actors afterwards.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, these young actors come in and make this like company like so much money, but then the long scheme of things, they don't really take care of them or give them that much respect or bring them back because they're building franchises right here. It's funny, like after looking at what Marvel's done cinematically, you think that Saban would do this just with their TV shows.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
And maybe we'll see how Hasbro is with the franchise now that they have it.
Yeah.
But
Especially after seeing this season, which, like you said, I have so many high hopes for. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking forward to these like 50 episodes we're gonna watch in the series.
yeah.
Well, you guys, we got to wrap up because we got 2 more shows coming up.
Woo!
You get to take a little break.
Take a little break.
Maybe go to the
some more
doctor a
hot
little
wings?
bit.
I'll see how the Namtang.
But you guys, thank you so much for joining us on your Saturday. Be sure to stick around for Superhero News Network and Box Office Showdown.
Showdown.
But we're gonna let Justin,
Lay down.
And, we'll catch you guys.
Wait. Are we going to tell where everybody can find us this week?
Yeah, it's right there. Where can we find you, Johnny?
So you can find me at a couple different places. You can find me on the wrestling show tomorrow night because it's WrestleMania. So we're doing WrestleMania, NXT. A lot of news has happened today. Like, I'm not sure if you guys know, Bret the Hitman Hart was inducted to the Hall of Fame for his tag team.
I heard about that.
And he got attacked by an audience member at the award show. So
You couldn't fight him off?
He's old, Jesser.
You couldn't fight an audience member off?
Jesser,
All
he's
this
old. He is hurt. Watch the John Oliver. He is not in good
Now,
condition.
if Undertaker was coming at him, okay. But
Oh my gosh,
if
Jesser.
Undertaker's coming at him, okay, it makes sense.
Okay,
But a
so
regular,
just so we're in the roll, just so we're on the record right now, when we do the live Henshin Hangout and the audience member attacks you, Justin, don't help.
Okay.
Justin, don't help. Let him take care of himself.
That's fine.
That's totally fine.
Oh, and you can also find me at your local shoe store because guess what? Your boy Johnny Dope Kicks is picking up shoes these couple weeks because I'm on spring break. I'm Johnny Dope Kicks / Johnny Spring Break right now. And right now, I'm wearing the Nike Roshi. Smells amazing. And look at the flowers on the shoe. Represent springtime perfectly. Woo! Johnny Dope Kicks.
I was gone for a month. What happened? This is going on even when I was gone?
Yeah.
He sneaks it in. Like
He was like, we thought we were at the end. And like...
He does it. He just does it. So where can we find you, Justin?
You can find me on Twitter at Justin Keyson, Instagram at Justin Quiz, and on my various podcasts.
I'm doing the groundhog dance from Caddyshack.
I would sing it, but I think we would take it down. Oh God. Nothing new. Remake podcast. We're actually getting ready to record our newest episode, which will be on Dumbo.
Oh, cool.
Oh no.
Oh no. And that's it. That's all you find.
And you can find me on all social media at JazzerZeus. Thank you guys so much for watching our show, and be sure to stick around for Superhero News Network that's coming up next.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.